you ready for some football? It's the Vikings and the Eagles on EA Sports.
Takes it at the 7. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. And they'll run the option to start the drive.
And he'll be tackled at about the 35. 9 yards on the first down. Keeper it at 2nd and 1.
So he is able to turn that into positive yardage, but I think it's fair to say that those are not the shots you're wanting your quarterback to have to absorb.
And he has to know sometimes when to say when. You have to know when to give yourself up, and let's face it, not easy for these guys to do because they're competitors as well. But sometimes you do learn your lesson the hard way, as he did there.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Open man, that's Devontae Smith.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Hurts going to take this himself.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
And this, I mean, it's certainly something to watch out for. He is not afraid to call his own number on plays like that, and here he takes it for good yardage.
And we know this defense prepared all week for this, but sometimes when you see it in person, it's a whole different ballgame, and all that preparation, it goes right out the window.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal. Scott.
And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Throwing is Hurts.
Escape, and he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown.
Jalen Hurts
taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Eagles drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Elliott good with a PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it results in a 4-yard touchdown run. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Now Kaepernick operating on the bootleg. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
I think that's how this defense is going to need to play these tight ends. Again, get right up on them and stay physical. And that paid off on that play, helping force that incompletion.
Buying time to his left. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. And he is finally out of bounds, but he gets all the way down right around the 20. A big play there for Minnesota. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. On play action, it's Kaepernick. He'll buy some time right. Oliver, the tight end, making the catch. Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. They run, Cook. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. They'll try again here from the 7 on second and goal. They fake the give. Now Kaepernick sliding out of the pocket. And it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this thing up. So a one-handed grab in the end zone. Nothing much more rewarding than that for a guy catching it.
Not at all. And with what we just saw there, that type of a one-handed catch, what's next? Maybe they go up and almost Velcro with their jersey in the ball. That's about all that's left. That play, simply spectacular.
So a one-handed grab in the end zone, not much more impressive than that.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. This is taken just shy of the 10. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a bead on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. And yet again, he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Great job by this Vikings defense.
Here's Hurts to throw.
It's caught on the right side at Smith. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down. Now second quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. It's just a 30-yard punt that time, no return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. On first down, Kaepernick.
This one brought in by Jefferson.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it out past the 45. They'll run on first down. It's Cook, and taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at him and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense, and on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. Got the defense on their heels. 2 first downs in a row, and now a pickup of 8. Working from the gun, it's Kaepernick being chased out left.
That'll be caught.
It's Rager. And he has another first down as he'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 12-yard line.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
They'll contain him to just 4, second down.
Now, that's often a surprise for the defensive guys when they see the big fella slide out of the backfield and catch the ball. Not something they usually go over in practice very often.
On the move to his left. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown.
We got 6 on.
T.J. Hockenson there to make the grab. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead.
This is why a lot of play callers love play action in this spot. You just want to freeze the linebackers just for a second. Then you got a chance to get a quick pass into your tight end right behind.
And now before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right.
And they'll try a little razzle-dazzle. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Well, split the difference, and they're right where they would have been with 2 PATs. They got the two-point conversion the first time. They failed there.
Interesting, isn't it? Because the first time you go after your first score, that feels like a gamble. The second time when they tried it again, that felt like, what the heck, right? Because, as you said, even if you miss it, you split the difference, and you're right on schedule at 14 points.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. On first down, it's Scott. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Running right, this is Gainwell.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So now we have Jackson slow to get back on his feet. Appears to be shaken up. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th. The Eagles send out their punter now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. They'll call that a 33-yard punt with no return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Now a throw here, hauled in. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
They'll get this right back to Rager.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. They're going for it. It's Kaepernick. Rolling to his right.
Got an open man finding Jefferson.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. They'll run on first down. It's Cook. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. To throw is Kaepernick.
Throw caught there by Osborne.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
A give. This is Cook. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
Here's 2nd and 1 now from the 7.
On play action, it's Kaepernick. They'll roll him out right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. 7th play of the drive forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Kaepernick now to throw. Flush to his right. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a first down.
That's a big league job there of getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up 1st and goal.
Oh, how about this call down near the goal line? And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Jalen Reagor.
As the first half is winding down.
And the Vikings would extend their lead here just before halftime.
Greg Joseph on for the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it's polished off by a Viking score.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. They'll throw now on the final play. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. There you have it. Halftime quickly over. Third quarter, here we go.
All right, Coach, thanks very much. Fine work as always as we welcome you back for quarter number 3.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. On 1st and 10, here's Kaepernick.
He'll fire it deep for Reagor.
And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. To throw, Kaepernick. And he comes back with one complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Now a play fake, Kaepernick. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. A big play there on the catch and run. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Kaepernick going to throw.
And he's got this to Jefferson.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Getting the ball is Cook running left. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings.
Dalvin Cook.
A 10-yard touchdown run.
And the Vikings take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Extra point hugged the upright a bit, but he gets it to go. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. Fielded right around the 8. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9.
And Daniil Hunter, he's the one who gets in there and brings him down to the ground.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
Over the middle to Smith. They do get 18, but even that won't be quite enough. It's 4th down.
But I think that we all figured when he caught it that short of the marker that the defense almost relaxed and said, we got this covered. And then all of a sudden, space to run after the catch. And now they're screaming, somebody get him down. Fortunately, they got to him and forced the 4th down.
And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line. Amazing. Perfectly placed. If that ball goes 1 extra yard, maybe not even an extra yard, the starting point is the 20.
So there is a reason that a lot of punters are also excellent golfers. They know distance control. You know what else they have? Same groove motion over and over. Once they have that down, it repeats under pressure.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
On 2nd down, it's Cook again.
Able to break the tackle, but then quickly brought down just outside of the 5. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. It's a gain of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit here on 4th down. Kaepernick's going to try to sneak it. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Probably helps your confidence level on those 4th down sneaks to have a quarterback as tall as he is.
Yeah, you're talking about being able to extend at the end and make sure the ball gets to the 1st down marker. But also, he has to be able to drop his hips and get down behind that offensive line in order to move forward. Because if he just runs it straight up and down, you and I both know that they'll snap him backwards. Well done there, well executed.
That'll give him 8 that time, and that'll make it 2nd down.
It's pretty easy to overlook the fullback when you're making your assignments defensively in the pass coverage game, but in this case, they made him pay for that oversight and picks up a nice gain.
On 2nd down, Cook. He could muster only a yard there, and they'll be left with a 3rd and very short. They're going to hurry back to the line now. He'll buy some time right. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Steven Nelson. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts.
Flushed out right.
And Hurts able to show off some of that elusiveness as he slides to the ground there, and in the process picks up the 1st down.
And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Nikel Roby-Coleman.
And the Vikings are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
Well, just another reason to celebrate there on the defensive side with the interception. And this is a game that they clearly have. In their grasp.
Yeah, a lot of handshakes, a lot of hugs, a lot of smiles. It's been their day.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Right side, it's the tight end, Hockenson. And now they're in the hurry-up. Now Kaepernick operating on the bootleg.
And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Play action. Now Kaepernick sliding out of the pocket.
To the right side and complete to Jefferson.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
Again, it's Kaepernick. Going to throw deep for the end zone.
And it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up.
Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Throwing now is Kaepernick.
Open right side, complete to Rager.
And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 12-yard line. And they're going to speed things up here. On first down, it's Cook. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Dalvin Cook.
His second touchdown of the night. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. The extra point up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. This will be fielded inside the 5. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you've got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? And this is caught by Watkins. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Here's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And out across midfield down to the 45. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Throwing is Hurts.
And he's going to have the hook up to Scott. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Maybe a... frustration. Penalty there because he's picked them apart.
They've tried their best to get to him and haven't done it successfully. A penalty as a result of that hit there.
On the carry, this is Scott. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Boston Scott from 17 yards out.
And the Eagles get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that'll cut the lead back down to 21. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Vikings able to recover. The hands team does its job. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset.
And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
81 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
Oh, Kaepernick's going to throw it. Rolling to his right. Oliver, the tight end, making the catch. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be third down. They run with Cook. He's been busy tonight. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth. And they won't run a play here, no victory formation. They will indeed try to get 3 more. From the right hash, this from 45 yards away.
Joseph's got it.
And that will extend the lead out to 24.
Well, he was a spectator for much of this game. This is his first field goal opportunity of the entire contest. But he's able to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? But let's face it, all kickers that you and I know, they want to contribute. They want their opportunity, and he seized his.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
He finds his man, complete. That's Watkins. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already.
From the gun, it's Hurts.
It's complete to Brown, right side. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game.